Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter. Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Conley and Edwards make up the backcourt. Randall and Gobert are in the middle. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. The ball's knocked loose. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gobert passes to Edwards. Launches it from deep. And Aiden pulls it down. Here are the Lakers with the ball. Doris, what's amazing about Ant-Man, he's worked to become an elite floor spacer.
The reason that's important, B.A., is because we know what a dangerous driver and what a force at the rim Anthony Edwards can be. What I love is he's worked to become a legit threat, and he leaned heavily into that three-point game. So important in the modern NBA.
Now here's Conley. 17 points in his last outing. Randall inside. Hachimura covering. Randall can't hit. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Lakers, fresh off a win against the Warriors.
That was a tremendous all-around game. Their intensity was there, and their production was right there along with it, too.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was hard to imagine them being much better at the offensive end. They were so efficient in almost every aspect.
Minnesota with the ball, following the three-pointer by Los Angeles. Pass to Edwards. The three. Minnesota again missing. Randall against Aiden. Here's Hachimura. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, the finishing ability of Rui Hachimura on display. This guy has a knack for getting around defenders and into his groove.
Back to Randall. Takes a three. And Aiden pulls it down.
Well, cold start, right? You've taken 4 shots. You've not made one of them.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, earlier I spoke with J.J. Redick. Coach and I talked about the difficulties playing against Anthony Edwards. He said, quote, usually you worry about his offense, but he's shown the last few years that he's a lockdown defender when he wants to be. That's something that we'll need to factor into our game plan. Ant's defense is now a concern for coaches as well. Back over to you guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Great open look there.
You see there's a hesitation to close out too hard on LeBron. They don't want to see him get downhill, but that three-point shot is on point.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Let's see how last year's top scorers stack up on the 2K leaderboard. The 4th spot held by Anthony Edwards.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Gobert with a screen on Reeves. Down low. They need this. And Gobert with the stuff.
I love that Rudy left no doubt. Show off that power, Rudy.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. Pass to Aiden. And here's Reeves. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. James can't get it to go. Conley with the ball. Picked up by Reeves. Randall deciding where to go with it. Now Gobert. And here's Edwards outside. And Reeves pulls it down. To the paint. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Ayton uses his length to his advantage. No doubt on the dunk.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. The Lakers lead by 6. As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Grant.
And that became a glaring need as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton, a definite upgrade, BA. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center.
Well, Luka not forcing his way inside, just taking that mid-range shot because that's what the defense offered up to him.
Edwards, no good.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Here's Ayton. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Well, Grant, when a season is fresh, what are coaches looking for from their players?
You know, BA, they want to see execution on the game plan that's been set in practice. The X's and O's, can they bring it to life? I mean, that is what they're expecting.
First free throw is good. And Doris, the Wolves, the 6th seed last season. But by point differential, they were the 2nd best team in the West.
It didn't start out smoothly for an organization that made major changes. The massive difference in personnel with Julius and Dante changed how they were structured. But boy, with a young superstar in Anthony Edwards, they figured it out, and I think they're well-positioned moving forward.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. And after some uncertainty, the Timberwolves moving forward under new governorship, Doris.
Boy, B.A., that sale process was long and obviously at times quite contentious. I believe the organization has to be thrilled that that is finally in the past, because what you want to do is focus on trying to continue the Wolves' recent run of success. There's a lot to be excited about with this young group.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
This guy, a relentless force on the glass. DeAndre Ayton going to work and getting the putback.
Left side, Conley. McDaniels passes to Randall. Shot clock at 5. Blocked!
Sometimes teams are not afraid to take it straight at Hachimura. He sends it back on that opportunity.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And Minnesota with possession here, following the score by Los Angeles. Edwards, the pass to Conley. Three-pointer off the mark.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good. The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Now here's Edwards. Yet to see a basket. Knocks it down from distance.
After missing his first 4 shots, he finally gets one to drop.
Inside. Out of bounds. It'll be Timberwolves ball.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
Timberwolves trail by 8. Randall outside. Back to Conley. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Now Los Angeles moving it up. And there's Ayton on the assist from Doncic. Ayton's got 7 points.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Conley passes to Gobert. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Doncic against Conley. 4 on the clock. From the high post. Edwards can't hit.
Boy, this guy has completely lost his focus. Nothing working.
James, right side. Ayton passes to Reeves. Drops in the 3. Reeves has gotten his second bucket of the game.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
And it's Edwards with the ball for Minnesota. Trailing by 13. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And this matchup with Los Angeles, their first meeting of the season.
The team they beat in round 1 of the playoffs last season. Now, those guys will be looking for some serious payback.
And the Lakers with some changes. Vanderbilt's checked in for Ayton. LaRavia comes in for Hachimura. And it's Marcus Smart in for Reeves. And then for Minnesota, Reed's checked in for Julius Randle. Shannon comes in for McDaniels. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Conley. Here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Shannon. Here's the pick. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic.
Boy, that mid-range area, he just didn't look comfortable. Let's be honest.
Doncic is doubled. Vanderbilt finds Doncic. No good on the 3. Timberwolves trail by 13. Doris, something everybody likes about Naz Reid is his energy. It's infectious.
This is why the fans love him. And what I admire most about Naz, yes, he's been effective off the bench. He's been able to fit into any lineup. Every year the coaching staff comes in and says, I'm not sure where he fits, and Naz finds a way to carve out a role. Big jelly in the house.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. Luka Doncic talked about wearing purple and gold. He said, it's the Lakers. So many past legends, so many championships. You don't come here for anything else. So I have everything left to prove, and that's the goal. I get to play in the greatest club in the world, and I'm excited for this new journey. Back to you.
A new beginning. Thank you, Allie. Now here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Dillingham. Shot clock at 6. Reed in the post. Working on Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt with the block. Now Smart. Now here's Doncic. DiVincenzo covering, and the shot goes in. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Well, their length and anticipation reflected in their shot blocking totals, making the extra effort to close things out.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. DiVincenzo with the steal. They still need this. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Smart with the ball. He's scoreless. From outside the arc. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 15. Pass to DiVincenzo. 1:46 left in the first quarter here. Now here's Reed. 5 on the clock. Over Hayes. 11 feet out, and he hits it.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
The Lakers lead by 13. Outside Vanderbilt. Driving. Oh! Hammers it home.
So nice. Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Here's Dillingham, following the score by Los Angeles. Pass to Berenger. Here's Dillingham. To the middle. Fades away. Reed can't hit. Reed's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Here's Vanderbilt. That shot off the mark. Nice D from Reed. And so it's Reed with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. 15-point game. For 3, DiVincenzo nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, we know DiVincenzo loves to shoot the long ball. The defense, you've got to be there to contest.
Pass to Vanderbilt. And here's LaRavia. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. DiVincenzo against Doncic. To the wing on the left. Here's Shannon. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Fires from deep. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They've been fantastic pushing the ball. Fast break points a key to this lead. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, Lakers look pretty much in control here.
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
We've got Marcus Smart. Jackson Hayes is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Jake LaRavia. And it's Reeves in at the 2-guard. That's the Laker 5. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him. And Grant, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points.
Well, Grant, the Lakers captured the 3 seed last season, but only the 8th best point differential in the West. What does that tell you?
It tells me that they overachieved in the regular season, but a team this star-studded has postseason aspirations as well. That's where they'll look to improve.
Here's Dillingham. 9 points in his last outing. From deep. Rebound by the Lakers. Reeves has got 4 rebounds in the game.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randle. That's his first foul of the game. Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. Here's Reeves. Drained it for 2 points. Reeves has got 8 points.
And when you watch Reeves, he believes every shot is going in. I mean, he plays with major confidence.
Pass to Reed. And stolen by Hayes. Reeves with the ball. DiVincenzo picks him up. Smart outside. Back to Reeves. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Yeah, well, Reeves is a fantastic passer at his position. His selfless attitude is a big reason why his teammates like playing with him.
Timberwolves trail by 18. To the left wing. Here's Shannon. He's covered by LaRavia. And the call will be against Austin Reeves. That's his first foul of the game. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Here's Dillingham. No points yet. 5 to shoot. No good from outside.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
Smart for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Reed's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Randall. To end the drought. Outside. DiVincenzo. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
I think that's going to stick with him for a while. Huge mistake at a critical juncture in the game.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
Connects checked in for the Lakers. Highland, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. 1 free throw coming up. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Dillingham's checked in for Highland. And that one misses. And so it's Reed with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. Nothing on offense from them yet in this second quarter. For 3, DiVincenzo. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Now Los Angeles with it. They've gone on an 8-0 run. LaRavia, left side. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Well, if the basket is within reach, Julius Randle understands how to finish.
Los Angeles leading by 18. LaRavia outside. Pass to Reeves. Inside. Now here's LaRavia. Not a lot of room. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Now here's Randall. Over Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt pulls it in.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go.
DiVincenzo against Reeves. And here's Connect outside. Connects from downtown. Connect's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Doncic is checked in for Connect. Rudy Gobert is checked in for Minnesota. Edwards comes in for Dillingham. Timberwolves trail by 21. Outside Edwards. Randall outside. DiVincenzo on the wing. Minnesota again missing.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Pass to LaRavia. And that'll be Los Angeles ball as it goes out of bounds. Lakers able to keep the possession.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Kleber's checked in. The Timberwolves also with a sub. McDaniels is checked in for Reed. Now here's Doncic. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
McDaniels with it. He's covered by Reeves. McDaniels passes to DiVincenzo. Here's Randall. Pass to Edwards. Clock at 6. Randall against Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt with the block. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Some changes now for the Lakers. James is checked in for Kleber, and Connect subbed in for Reeves. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Conley's checked in for DiVincenzo. Edwards against Doncic. Over McDaniels. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Jaden McDaniels picks one up.
You can see Luka Doncic has the body, the handle, the footwork, and the savvy to draw fouls. That is nicely done.
First trip to the line for him here. That one's off. And Grant, this defense of the Timberwolves, one of the league's stingiest.
Well, if you look up and down their lineup, not many weak links for opponents to target. And then, of course, you've got 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, on that back line. BA, they're tough.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Ayton comes in for Vanderbilt. And Hachimura has subbed in for Connect. Good on the second one. And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Grant.
Yeah, BA, he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
Now here's Conley, still without a bucket. Takes a 13-footer. Gobert inside. Is covered by Ayton.
What you love about Rudy Gobert is he understands his strengths and where he can impact the game. That is primarily on the defensive end, but also as a screen setter offensively.
Minnesota shooting their first free throws of this game. The first free throw is good. All right, Doris, let's talk for a moment about Rudy Gobert's defensive IQ.
Let's begin, BA, with his communication on that end. It's an undervalued aspect of defensive performance. Then you talk about his ability to be a rim protector, to be able to rotate in defensive help. There is a reason he has won the Defensive Player of the Year as many times as he has.
And so Gobert nails both of them. And offensive rebounding, one of Rudy Gobert's specialties, Grant.
Yeah, in some games, over half his points come from second-chance opportunities. And you know, BA, even when you block him out, he can reach right over you and get that board.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Chris Finch getting buy-in from his players top to bottom. Anthony Edwards said, he's such a great coach and just a likable person. He will coach you hard, and he comes in ready to work every day. You look forward to working with someone like that. Back to you, Brian.
Has them bought in. Thanks much for the report, Allie. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And here's Edwards outside. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
The lob. Very well done.
Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop.
Hey, when he let go of the pass, I had no idea what he was going for. And Minnesota with possession here. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. And that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them. It's Edwards on the wing, guarded by Doncic. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, B.A., it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
And Minnesota making a change here. Reed's checked in. Now here's Conley. No points so far. McDaniels can't hit. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Doncic with the jam.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
So it's Minnesota now, following the score by Los Angeles. Conley passes to Edwards. Up and over Doncic. Edwards, no good.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Now here's Doncic. 9 points in the game. Smart passes to Doncic. Now Ayton, defended by Gobert. From deep, here's Doncic. It's rebounded by Minnesota. They're coming off that loss against Portland.
Yeah, they battled at certain points, but once the game started slipping away and they fell behind, they just couldn't get back into it.
We know they're capable of a much better game than they played. They know it, we know it. Let's see if it affects their confidence.
Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 19-4 run. And count it! The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the Lakers making a change here. Connects checked in.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting just 21% from the floor. Edwards with it. Now Doncic defending. Edwards can't get that one to fall.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
They desperately want to stop this run.
Might be time to switch things up. Try a new play call or something.
Oh, such an impressive athlete. Mr. McDaniels, send it in.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Stolen by Reed. And now the T-Wolves on the break. And Edwards slams it in.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Here's Hachimura. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hachimura.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Reeves is checked in for connect. Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Reeves. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
If he's operating in pick and roll, because Rudy Gobert is such a big target, hard to guard him.
A minute 53 left in the first half of this one. Outside Reeves. Back to Doncic. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. From the wing, jump shot is good. Doncic has got 11.
Well, guys love to score, but the differentiator is, can you do it at an efficient clip? And right now, that's what's happening.
Back to Edwards. Here's Gobert, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Boy, wreaking havoc with his size down there. The stifle tower, Rudy Gobert, assertive, my goodness.
And the first one at the line is good.
Rudy Gobert has been consistently great on the defensive end of the floor as a rim protector and shot blocker.
That one's no good.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter. And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
To the paint. Tipped. Stolen by Conley. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. All right, with this break, let's take a look at the teams that were the toughest to score against last year. Fifth best, Minnesota.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Back to Doncic. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And that's 13 points for Luka Doncic.
I'll tell you, Luka Doncic makes tough shots look easy. Boy, that close to the bucket through that much contact, nice.
There's 47 seconds left in the first half. And here's Conley. No made baskets yet. Buries it from 3.
Boy, the bounce pass put right on the money. Nice assist.
Los Angeles shooting 56% for the second quarter. Hachimura, the pass to James. To the middle. Here's Doncic. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Doncic has got 15.
They've really gotten away from the three-point shot as they've pulled out in front.
Minnesota shooting around 29% in quarter number 2. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. And here's Edwards outside. Gets a hand on it. And Ayton pulls it down. James outside. Over Edwards. James can't get it to go. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Los Angeles Lakers, impacting the game in a number of ways. The man is relentless. We'll be right back after this word.
Thanks for tuning in. We love the mountain climbing, don't we? Well, there's a huge mountain to climb for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
I don't see the fight. They're getting pushed around. You really see it on the glass.
They need some of that diesel energy in the paint.
They can use his size as well.
And looking ahead, here's what's to come later on tonight in the NBA. It'll be the Hawks against the Magic in Orlando. It's going to tip off at 7 p.m. Eastern Time.
Yeah, but I don't think this is going to be close.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
So it's Los Angeles now. Following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Kings at Golden One Center in Sacramento. It's a quick turnaround on the road, just one game. Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. Conley and Edwards make up the backcourt, and it's Gobert in at center. And so Randall will bring it up for Minnesota. Lets it go from deep. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Wow, LeBron James sends it back. Woo-hoo-hoo. LeBron on the defensive end.
Pass to Randall. Outside Edwards. The 3-ball. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota.
This is what frustrates coaches. You come out of the half and you miss your first 3 shots.
Pass to James. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles.
Well, Mike Conley has always been elite defensively. I know small frame, but boy, can he contest shots.
Now here's Randall. Now Gobert. He's got 9. Down low. McDaniels. Up and in on the layup.
And that's got to be a relief. Finally getting something to go here in the second half.
James outside. Ayton against Gobert. They set the pick. Ayton passes to James. 3-pointer, no good. For Minnesota, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. And if you're looking for a steady hand to run the offense, Mike Conley has been the gold standard for years.
BA, one thing coaches love is knowing what they will get from a player every single night. With Mike Conley, that's high-level point guard play, a low-mistake player, a knockdown shooter when left open, but more importantly, the first and only thing he thinks about nightly is, how do we win this basketball game in front of us?
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Now a timeout called by Minnesota. Randall against Hachimura. Randall can't hit.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
Randall with a steal. It's McDaniels on the wing. He's covered by Ayton. Nails it from 3. Conley's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Doncic against Conley with a step back. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
This guy is an absolute machine. Luka Doncic keeping his foot on the gas and giving the defense everything they can handle.
Conley passes to Randall. Offline with a 3. Los Angeles has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. And stolen by Edwards. Pass to Gobert. To the paint. And Gobert with the stuff.
This guy always amongst the league leaders in dunks. Gobert is a force around the cup.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock, Doncic passes to Ayton. Hachimura outside. Doncic outside. Ayton, a screen on Conley. Doncic, no good. And so Randall will bring it up for the T-Wolves. Right side Conley. And let's see what the Minnesota Timberwolves have coming up. On Sunday, they'll go up against Tyrese Halliburton and the Indiana Pacers. Then on Monday, they'll be taking on Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets.
And for that game against Los Angeles, that's a contest that I'll keep an eye on. That'll be the 5th time they take it to the floor, and they want to get off to a fast start this year.
And there's James from the arc. Here's Doncic. And Gobert with a block.
Well, this is the very prototypical defensive anchor. This is what Rudy Gobert brings on a nightly basis.
Randall, good.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
The Lakers have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. To the middle. Here's Ayton. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. Rudy Gobert picks one up. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And we know Ayton has all the tools to be a top big man in this league. He just needs to show it on a nightly basis.
Conley finds Edwards. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Edwards has got 7 points in the game.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Conley with the ball. For 3, Randall. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Well, you cannot sleep on Julius Randle. Catch and shoot jumper. Okay, Julius, we see you.
Now here's Reeves. 10 points for him. Ayton passes to Doncic, and the layup is good off the glass. Doncic has got 22.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Outside Edwards. Randall outside. Six to shoot. Over Hachimura. And the shot no good. A bit short.
He's trying to flip the script here, but guys, he cannot find any level of consistency.
Pass to James. Outside Reeves. Jacks up a 3. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds now. Now McDaniels. Conley passes to Randall. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Well, with his strength, Julius Randle can absorb contact easier than a lot of players. This guy is not going to be intimidated.
Minnesota shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. The first one falls.
Guys, what you love about Julius Randle is the well-rounded nature of his game. Because he works so hard on his shooting ability, it makes his dribble drive that much more dangerous.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Vanderbilt's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. LaRavia comes in for Hachimura, and it's Marcus Smart in for Reeves. And Randall drops them both.
Julius Randle has been a consistent producer in this league for a long time. This guy, an absolute matchup nightmare.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 22. Smart outside. Launches it. Fires in the triple. Smart has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Boy, you allow a shooter of his caliber to get that good a look, and good night.
Here's Edwards. The shot off that time. Good D by Vanderbilt. James against Randall. Vanderbilt, the pass to James. No good that time. Minnesota has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And Minnesota making a change here. DiVincenzo's checked in. McDaniels passes to Randall. Just 5 to shoot. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Randall's got 13.
That's about awareness. Julius Randle feels that dwindling clock, doesn't get hurried.
Vanderbilt, a screen on Randall. For 3, James. Again, the miss by James.
I'll tell you, he's been struggling, but they are still in line to come out of here with a W.
Stolen by Vanderbilt. Looking to get it going. Minnesota with a rebound. Randall's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Edwards. Picked by Gobert. The 3. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Really nice decision-making by Anthony Edwards. If you're going to play in the NBA, you've got to read off pick-and-roll action.
The Lakers lead by 21. Without a doubt, Ant-Man is one of the most entertaining players in the league, Doris.
You cannot take your eyes off Anthony Edwards when he's playing in a basketball game. The skill set is electric, but beyond that, he's got a 1,000-watt smile, and he understands this is an entertainment medium.
Hayes is checked in for Los Angeles. Reeves comes in for Luka Doncic. And then for Minnesota, Reed's checked in for Gobert. Shannon comes in for Julius Randle. And Dillingham subbed in for McDaniels. Now here's LaRavia. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot. And it's Smart missing. Timberwolves trail by 21. Reed passes to DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. Pass to Dillingham. Just 5 on the clock. And Edwards the bucket on the assist from Dillingham. Edwards got 4 points in the quarter.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Reeves. He's got 10. Now Smart. LaRavia, right side. And here's Reeves outside. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Reeves got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Flushes it down to finish the break.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
A minute 50 left in the third. DiVincenzo against Reeves. Miller's checked in for Minnesota. Kicks it out to Smart to get back on track. Minnesota with a rebound. Miller, the pass to DiVincenzo. Outside Reed. Oh, deflected. On the take. Timberwolves trail by 17. Clock at 4. For 3, DiVincenzo. Vanderbilt pulls it in. And for the Lakers, they're shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Pass to Smart. Outside Reeves. And there's the drive. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. The Timberwolves shooting well here in the third, hitting 50% of their shots. Got it. DiVincenzo's got 5 points.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area, huh?
There's 37 seconds left in the third. Now here's Smart. Fires for three. And it's Reeves with the three. And the Lakers lead by 18.
Well, after knocking down a couple in the first half, that's his first triple here in the second.
Pass to Shannon. Outside Reed. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Reed, a screen on Smart. Back to Reed. Puts up a three. Counted from distance. Reed's gotten his third basket of the night.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. Defense is setting the tone. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. Jackson Hayes is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Austin Reeves. Then there's Marcus Smart. And it's LaRavia in at the three. That's the Laker 5. Los Angeles leading by 15. Here's Reeves. Oh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
Oh, with the quick stop and pop ability, you have to stay close to Reeves.
And there's a pick. For three, Randall. Pure from three-point range. Randall's got 12 points here in the second half.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
And he jams it home with authority.
Oh, I didn't know that was on the menu. Austin Reeves getting himself a dunk.
Timberwolves trail by 16. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Outside Reed. And again, it's Minnesota with a three.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And for Los Angeles, they're shooting a solid 47%. LaRavia with a screen. Here's Reeves. 5 on the clock. To the inside, Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hang it up there like that. Minnesota has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Up top, Randall. Guarded by Vanderbilt. The fadeaway will not go. Misses off the front iron. Los Angeles leading by 15. Smart finds Reeves. Inside. Vanderbilt, no good. The Timberwolves have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. For three, DiVincenzo. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
LaRavia with a screen. Reeves against DiVincenzo. To the middle. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Timberwolves trail by 14. Here's Dillingham. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Laravia passes to Reeves. And here's Smart. Back to Reeves. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots over DiVincenzo. The shot by Reeves, no good. And so it's Reed with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. Pass to Dillingham. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
Doncic is checked in for the Lakers. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Edwards is checked in. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Connects checked in for Hayes. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what J.J. Redick was saying to the team. He said, this is who we are. This is the pace. Don't let up. He said it doesn't matter if they go on a run. What matters is how we respond. They plan to respond with a fury, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Now here's Connect. Tight defense on him. Down low. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Vanderbilt with it. Picked up by Reed. And here's Connect outside. Gets the 3 ball to go. And the Lakers lead by 17.
Yeah, locked and loaded. Connect, ready to launch.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. To the paint. Vanderbilt finds Doncic. The 11-footer. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Los Angeles leading by 15. Doncic outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he gets the bucket. Doncic has got 9 points now in the second half.
Here's the problem, folks. Luka Doncic is locked in offensively, and he's got a rhythm. You better look out.
Here's Randall. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Vanderbilt's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Doncic outside. Vanderbilt, a screen on Reed. From deep, here's Doncic. Again, Doncic missing.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is so...
Oh, okay then.
Well, we know this about Anthony Edwards. This guy, one of the stronger guards in this game. That's a tough finish.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Edwards against Doncic. Up top, LaRavia. Just 5 to shoot. The 3 is up. And the three-pointer goes. LaRavia's got 5 points in the quarter.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
And there's the rejection. To the inside. Here's Connect. Gets rebounded by Minnesota.
Boy, you'd like him to finish a little stronger there.
Here's Shannon. Good D by Vanderbilt. The Lakers lead by 18. Doncic on the wing. DiVincenzo covering. Back to Connect. Pass to Doncic. All sorts of time. Anthony Edwards with a rebound.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Down low. Here's Reed. Vanderbilt pulls it in. The Lakers have gotten 7 to go out of 13 attempts during the fourth. From deep, here's Doncic.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
Boy, this guy has been a completely different player in this half of basketball. Incredible.
Doncic, a screen on DiVincenzo. The drive by Smart. Fires the 3. Can't get it to drop.
Boy, he hasn't helped them much tonight, but they've gotten a lot of productivity from other players.
Outside, DiVincenzo. For 3, Randall. And it's LaRavia with a rebound.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Inside, here's Reed. Vanderbilt with the block. LaRavia outside. Banked it in off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 20.
After being held scoreless in the first, he's turning it on here in the second.
Minnesota has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. DiVincenzo, the pass to Randall. Here's Shannon. He's covered by Connect. Back to Randall. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Aiden, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. Hachimura comes in for LaRavia. James is checked in for Connect. And Austin Reeves is subbed in for Smart. And then for Minnesota, Gobert's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Shannon. And Mike Conley is subbed in for DiVincenzo. The free throw drops for Randall. The Lakers lead by 17. Hachimura outside. Aiden inside. He's against Gobert. Takes a 13-footer. Ooh, it misses. For Minnesota, they've gone 7 for 15 in the fourth. McDaniels outside. Takes a 3.
Boy, the aggressive move by Anthony Edwards, and he gets exactly what he wants. He draws the contact.
He misses the free throw.
Anthony Edwards is a 3-level scorer. He can beat you in a lot of ways, and he's extremely confident when the game is hanging in the balance.
And the second free throw is good. And he nails the third.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
Doncic against Conley. Lets it fly from 18. Gobert pulls it down.
Well, whether it's a defensive adjustment or he's gone just a bit cold, that efficiency has really fallen off this quarter.
Randle with the drive. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
Boy, I love the confidence Julius Randle has in himself. This guy knows what it takes to score.
They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup, make sure you get a good shot.
Oh, it misses.
I mean, apparently he still has the green light to shoot threes, but he is in an absolute funk right now.
Oh, the finish inside by Edwards.
Boy, Edwards so good in close. This guy has got touch and strength, everything you could ask for.
.141 left in the final quarter. Here's Ayton.
Elite athleticism from Mr. Ayton. No doubt on the dunk.
Now Edwards. It's a 13-point game. The 17-footer. Bucket is good.
They're improving, but still find themselves behind.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
Cash from downtown.
Well, Luka decides when he wants to get into the rise and fire. That pull-up game on point.
Edwards against Reeves. Now Gobert. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Lakers.
Their shot blocking was a huge advantage in this game.
Yeah, I love the excellent defense in the paint. It led to a lot of key stops.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They show tonight they take this team seriously, and the next two matchups between these two should be fun.
And while there were some guys out there that played well, what really stood out was the production for Luka Doncic.
Boy, he makes it look easy, almost like he was just hanging out in the gym practicing today. That's how good it was.
16 seconds left in the fourth. Now Edwards.
Anthony Edwards is a load to handle as a defender. This guy's got the frame and the skill to make it very difficult.
Free throw good, Edwards. And both free throws good for Edwards. They lead by 14. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Luka, yes, another victory for you, but the games will keep coming. So what's the most important thing for this team to establish?
I mean, compete, the way we compete today from the start till the end. The game is never over, and just compete.
Well, you put together a full game tonight, and it paid off. Guys?
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Luka Doncic.